Fourth match, Julen almost got us there. He did a fake serve. Julen and Nicolas, that's an official court swap. Julen moving up to the front, Nicolas slides to the back. They take on Bueno and Manu in this third division doubles. Before the change to Nicolas and Julen, 1 and 5. And you know, Bueno and Manu won their first 2 matches. They've lost 4 in a row since that point, just 2 and 4. There's the serve. We begin. Backhand to the inside. That's a good catch by Julen. Hard throw. Manu steps back, has it on the forehand. Julen again, up at the 7 line, low runner to the inside. Good catch by Bueno. Bueno from the 9. He passes Nicolas, that's right on the wall. Rebote laid up. Here's Bueno. Backhand caught the overhead screen. That's out of play. First point goes to the Warriors, Julen and Nicolas.
Players trying to get the ball back. We saw this earlier with Nicolas. When Nicolas and Manu were first on the court, Nicolas trying to keep the ball away from Manu. And a couple times getting it caught up in the overhead screen, trying to pass.
Tough catch there by Nicolas along the sidewall. Hard backhand. Here's Manu just beyond the 11. Now to the middle of the court. Julen on the right side. Hard throw back inside. Picked off the sidewall. Nicolas back at the 12. To the inside. Tough catch there by Bueno. Keeps the backhand low. Nicolas now steps up. Good catch by Manu right on the sidewall. Here's Julen. Julen's backhand taken in by Manu. Manu high and hard now. Changes up the pace. Julen gets out there for the rebote. To the inside. Manu picks it up. Manu now on the forehand. Hard to the inside. Looking across. Nicolas just does get there before it does. Big backhand follows. Rebote forehand. Bueno off his footing. Saves it to the left side of Julen. Julen, there's a 2-wall. That's out. Bueno and Manu get their first point. We're tied up, 1-1.
So oftentimes you ask, you know, can players just switch front court, back court? In some cases, yes. In the case of someone like Nicolas or someone like Manu, who are classically trained, they've trained to play in the back court, they have professional experience playing in the back court. Not so easy. Julen, though, has been on the Magic City roster long enough to maintain some of those skills from the front court. Can he rebote? Yes. Can he serve? Yes. Can he make the shots? Yes. Give him a chance in the front.
Manu has it on the left side. Nicolas at the 11. Powerful throw, step by Manu. Here's Manu, a little deeper into the backcourt, puts it on the wall. It scores. 2 points for the Cyclones.
Many a highlight teacher throughout the world will tell players the sidewall is your friend. Not Nicolas, but pretty much well everyone else who's played professional highlight. Every player but Nicolas. Sidewall definitely has not been his friend.
Julen takes the serve. Passes with the backhand out a long way. Bueno up at the 5 line, turns it to the inside. Nicolas now waits on a rebote. Just out of reach of Bueno. Manu backs up, stops it on the bounce. Forehand to the inside, pulled in by Julen. Here's Julen, big backhand again. This one cutting close to the sidewall. Bueno just got in there. Late reflex. Julen pulled the cest out of the way. Here's Nicolas. Passing from the left side. Rebote forehand, played by Bueno. Caught by Julen. Manu steps up. Hard backhand. Nicolas now takes this in overhead. A runner to the inside. Julen now just beyond the 7 line. Backhand. Right to the left side of Manu. Manu's low runner. Calls for Nicolas to take it. He scooped it up. Nicolas now from the 12 line. Back inside. Here's Manu. Manu a little bit harder on the numbers. Nicolas stops this one. Manu between the 12 and 13 line, the backhand, stopped by Julen. Julen charging in, powerful throw. Manu steps out of the way. Bueno looking for the rebote. Hard throw back up the middle. Nicolas now scrambling, he saves it. At the feet of Manu, he turns the rebote on the backhand, and it scores. 3-1 in favor of the Cyclones.
That's obviously one Julen would like to have back. The catch is well within his ability to make. Don't know that he didn't take his eye off the ball or potentially was thinking about what he was going to throw once he made that seemingly easy catch. Wound up missing it.
Rebote forehand, played inside. Julen steps around it to keep it on the forehand outside placement.
Tipped.
Missed. Second point for the Warriors. Julen and Nicolas now serve.
Yeah, you see your opponent backpedaling or slightly off of his footing. If you have sufficient control over the ball to get it back, especially low, down towards his feet, go for it.
Nicolas from deep in the backcourt lobs it up. Here's Manu back at the 12. Backhand clears the overhead screen. Julen backpedals into position, drops it inside. Here's Manu on the bounce. Hard backhand coming up the middle. Leaping grab by Julen. Julen low and hard. Manu steps up. Backhand. Well out of reach. Julen, oh, that's right on the wall. Makes a tough save. Manu, good read. Stepped up to this one in the air. Big backhand follows. Another rebote. Rebound off the back wall. Play to the inside. Manu's there. Manu. Throw right into the corner. Julen comes out low and hard on the return. Scooped up by Manu. There's another backhand. Caught by Nicolas. Nicolas from the 11 line. Manu stops another one. That one on the wall. Nicolas, tough play. Not a lot of time to react to it. Here's Bueno. Up in the front court, puts it along the side wall. Nicolas has it again. Another backhand. Both Cyclones there. Robote's going to come up short. Warriors have tied it up 3-3.
Yeah, that was one where Bueno really needed to go. He was moving with the ball like he was going to catch it, then pulled off the ball at the last second. Manu had no play on it coming at him or coming off the back wall with the rebote.
Well, Bueno's got the serve. Two wall. Thrown to score. Nice combination by Bueno. The Cyclones retake the lead.
Really well done by Bueno. Picked the serve through the two wall. Beautiful combination. Very effective. See the catch here? And look where Julen is. Julen's kind of mid-court. He took his first step towards that ball when Bueno was throwing it. Very well done.
Rebote forehand, play to the inside. That's caught by Julen. Julen faked the outside placement back at the feet of Manu, and he scooped it up. Hard backhand. This comes shooting off the back wall. Nicolas tracks it down, puts it inside. Manu, good body control to make the catch.
Beautiful throw.
Late call. Julen gets back in there for the save. Here's Manu. Backhand from the 11. Hard throw again. Nicolas out of the way. Julen looking for the rebote. This one up the middle. Bueno steps away. Backhand by Manu. High and hard. Julen again off his footing. He lays it up. Manu on the bounce, up at the 10 line. In a harder backhand. Nicolas not going to let this one come out. Makes the catch, puts it inside. Bueno cuts it off. Rebote forehand. Julen keeps it inside. Manu on the bounce, backhand. Nicolas back at the 13 line, pulls it in. It comes out a little bit lower. Manu couldn't get there in the air. Lays up the left side of Rebote. Julen attacking. Oh, good catch up in the front. Hard throw up the middle. There's Bueno coming cross court. Backhand. Takes Nicolas to the outside. He has to save the Rebote. Manu now off his footing. That's up in the overhead screen. 4-4 is the score. Julen and Nicolas serve.
Ball came out to the rebote, that rebound off the back wall. Manu just was not in position. Didn't come out as much as he thought it was going to. Hard to tell.
It's a hard backhand, open things up. Julen up at the 5 line. Puts it inside. There's the scoop by Manu. Hard backhand again. Here's Nicolas back in the corner. Oh, runner inside. Manu calls him off. Higher and harder. That hit high off the back wall. Julen saves it out to the middle of the court. Manu now again trying to pass with the forehand. 3-wall play. Julen slaps it up the middle. Here's Bueno. Runner from the left side. That's kicking up and out. Julen backpedals again. Rebote turned inside. Manu
Beautiful
scooped
catch.
it up. What a catch. Nicolas blasts it from the left side. Bueno, nice rebote. 2-pass. Warriors scramble. Julen makes the late save. Here's Manu. Another backhand. Hard to the inside. Nicolas steps out of the way. Julen with the forehand rebote to the outside. Manu's there. Manu with the carom. More of a split placement. Nicolas has got a chance, and he controls it. Manu again. Here's the backhand. This one to the inside on the wall. Great catch by Nicolas. Manu steps around it. He's got the forehand to the outside. Julen tracks it down. Julen's carom is in, and it scores. What a point. Going the way of the Warriors, 5-4. They have a possible set point.
Outside placement by Manu was read just perfectly by Julen. Makes a good catch, an equally good shot.
Fault under serve. Second serve coming up. Big backhand. No, that's cutting inside. Julen turns it to the outside. That lands in. Manu turns a 2-all to score from the outside.
Wow. Wow, wow. Manu walking over, just say, hey, man, I knew where you were.
That was not
I was not buzzing you.
Well, again,
I was not buzzing you.
Opponent's trapped inside.
That's just a beautifully executed Costello 2-all. But Manu wants to make sure that the air is clear between he and Julen. Because, yeah, if you're standing there and the ball's coming at you and it's coming out of someone's center, it's like, hey.
Nicolas takes the serve, backhand. Onto the inside, Manu steps up at the 9 line. Oh, that's coming out a long way. Julen backpedals up at the 4, turns it inside. The scoop is missed. Point and set. Warriors take it 6-5, 2 minutes. We'll come back and play set 2.
Yeah, that ball thrown hard. But Julen sending it straight back to score. So the Warriors take the first set of our 4th match on the game day. You're watching Battle Court live from the Magic City Jai-Alai Fronton in Miami, Florida. Here we are in the ESPN3 DraftKings Players Cage. You see Nicolas and Julen there in the foreground. Nicolas on the left of the screen, Julen on the right. See the back of Bueno. Here's some replays from that first set. Bueno makes a beautiful catch on this serve here, 2-all, just really well executed to score. Manu here on the catch, outside placement, but Julen reads it perfectly. Returns a carom, out of reach. Very well done by Julen. Julen now on the forehand rebote, rifling it back inside. Just low and hard and too much for Manu to bring into the cesta there at 5-5. A little less than a minute left in the break period between sets. See Williams. I'm just in the habit of calling, you know, when I first met him, it was like, would you prefer I call you Javon, Mr. Williams? What do you prefer I call you? He said, call me Cool Fitness. And that was like 7 years ago.
How'd he get
And I just constantly fall into that trap of calling him Cool. See Cool there in the hoodie? Always a good guy to have on your team. A lot of positivity. Fronted there in the back corner. And we see Bueno coming out to play the next set.
And, I mean, through the first set, you'd think that, yeah, maybe a good decision for the Warriors. I mean, you slide Nicolas, who's more of a natural backcourt of the higher-ranked player, into his natural position, and you let Julen take his turn up in the front. And so far, so good. I mean, truthfully, you're not seeing much different from Julen and Nicolas up there in the front court, but if you have your choice of Julen and Nicolas in the back, I mean, I think everybody would
take Nicolas.
I mean, Nicolas is one of the best on the roster, fights for every single point, one of the highest in terms of catch rate, and another player you just love to have on your team. Second set ready to go here. Bueno and Manu at the serve. There's a serve by Bueno. Our second set is underway. The backhand rifled into the corner. Bueno just does get out there to make the save. Nicolas on the rebote left side. On the bounce, Manu reaching up high, controls it, comes out over the top. Nicolas waits for it on the back wall. A runner inside, that's scooped by Manu, backhand just above the pad. Julen takes it off the side wall, what a catch. Manu backed up to the glass again, low and hard to the inside. Here's Nicolas, backhand from the 12, puts it along the wall. Here's Manu again. Bueno, good catch in the air. Hard backhand. Nicolas just out of the way. Julen, forehand rebote. Bueno aggressive, takes it off again. There's the backhand. Stopped by Nicolas. Nicolas, quick turn on the low runner. Bueno makes a good catch. The backhand, not going to clear. That caught the overhead screen, which is out of play. Julen and Nicolas on the board first in set 2.
Bueno with an extremely aggressive style of play. Some great catches there to start off this second set. Good catch at the side wall. Didn't have the ball sufficiently controlled and assessed before making the throw. Sailed up into the overhead screen.
Backhand inside. Nicolas has to switch to the forehand. High off the front wall. Bueno. Oh, that's right on the wall. Tough catch by Nicolas. Backhand above the pad. Here's Bueno again. Nicolas stops this one at the 12 line. Ooh, that's well out of reach. Bueno looking for another rebote. Turned up the middle. Nicolas stops it on the bounce. Hard throw back into the corner. Oh, Manu, great control. Hard backhand. Nicolas ranging back makes the catch. Here's Bueno now. Up at the 9. Right back to Nicolas. Oh, this one kicking out a long way. Bueno just does track it down. Turns it to the outside. Julen got assessed on it. Could not complete the catch. That's a point for the Cyclones. Bueno and Manu tie it up.
Bueno did a good job of getting that ball to the outside. Julen tracked it out there, just was not able to bring it into his cesta. See the outside placement? Both the front quarter and back quarter going to the outside. Julen had the easiest play on it. Just not able to complete the scoop.
Oh, Manu has it overhead. Forehand high off the front wall. Julen leaping grab. In and out of the basket it goes. 2-1. Bueno and Manu lead.
Don't see Julen making many of those mistakes. I mean, sticking the ball high up into the air and behind him without his eye on the ball.
Yeah. And you got Nicolas back behind him. I think
Yeah.
that's what he's saying. No need to be that aggressive. If you're not confident, I mean, got one of the best here in the sport back behind you. Good stop there by Manu in the corner. Here's the backhand. Nicolas calls him off. Nicolas from the left side. Here's the backhand. Leaping grab by Manu. Up to the glass again. Oh, Nicolas. Leaping grab of his own. Here's Bueno now. Hard throw up at the 8. Backhand sticks to the inside. Nicolas steps up. Hard throw along the wall. Oh, what a stop there by Manu. The backhand 2-wall. Well thrown to score. 3-1 in favor of Bueno and Manu off the backhand 2-wall.
Manu doesn't throw a lot of them. We've been seeing him throw more, but look how far back he is. He's behind the 12 line. Snaps that in front of the 11 line. Both players going to the outside. That's just thrown perfectly. Very well done.
Well, that serve's dropping. Nicolas just does get there before the second bounce. Here's Manu. Oh, wow, this backhand's out a long way. Julen turned his back to it. Now whips it inside. All tipped. Hard throw by Julen up there. That's a second point for the Warriors.
Yeah, Julen threw it hard. No question about that. Bueno stepped out of the way to allow Manu to make this catch. He rifles this one. Just boom. Just off the tip of Manu's cesta.
Strong backhand, big bounce, control to the inside. There's Manu with a scoop. Backhand from the 10. Out of reach of Nicolas. Julen tracks it down, puts it inside. Bueno now. Keeps the pressure on. There's the backhand up at the 7. Another rebote coming out to Julen. Keeps this one to the inside. Manu scoops it up. Hard backhand. Kicks off the side wall. Caught by Nicolas. Nicolas gets this one past Manu. Bueno slaps the rebote up the middle. Julen on the right side. Low and hard. 3-wall play. Manu digs it out. Nicolas retreats, steps at the 13 line, comes out over the top. Bueno looking to cut it off. Manu makes the catch along the inside. Big bounce. Nicolas hesitated, makes the catch up the wall. He's down with the ball. Back to the forehand of Manu. Manu's sidearm play. Here's Nicolas at the 12. Low runner above the pad. Manu gets up to it. There's the backhand. Oh, that's right on the side wall and scoring. 4-2 in favor of Bueno and Manu.
Just no way to get a play on that ball when it's that close to the side wall. Difficult enough to get it into your cesta.
Backhand clears. Bueno backpedals into position, turns it inside to pass. Julen now scrambling. He lays it up. Bueno attacking into the 2-wall. Oh, Julen stops it on the outside. The carom return by Julen scores. That's
Julen
the third
showed
point.
Real good composure on that shot. Made the catch well. Could have gone back with a cortator, just thrown it hard to the inside. Returns with a shot. See a fine shot here by Bueno. Stopped by Julen. Julen's got a couple things he could do there. Throws the carom.
Rebote forehand takes Julen up to the 3 line. Wow, what a scoop by Manu. Oh, good catch by Nicolas. Back there to the 13 line. That's on the wall. Manu up the wall, down with the ball. Flicks it inside. Julen makes the catch. That backhand clips. But somehow that cleared the overhead screen. Bueno gets it inside. Right back to the left side of Nicolas. One-handed catch by Manu up overhead. Here's Nicolas from the 11. Hard backhand again. That's out of reach. Rebote left side. Bueno turns it up the middle. Nicolas is there. Keeps it on the left side. Here's the low runner. Caught by Manu. Backhand. Oh, Nicolas leaping grab back at the 13 line. Forehand. Little kick off the sidewall. Caught by Bueno. Bueno's return. Oh, taken in by Nicolas. Manu now from the forehand. High to the inside. Looking for the big bounce. Julen steps in to control it. Julen faked the outside placement. Put it inside. Manu caught it in the air. Big backhand. Julen out there at the 5, slaps it up the middle. Here's Bueno on the forehand, low and hard. Nicolas steps up. He's there before the second bounce. Manu out of the way. Bueno forehand rebote, sticks to the side wall. Here's Nicolas. Manu another great catch. Higher off the front wall, that passes. No play for Nicolas. Julen slaps it to the inside. Here's Bueno. Backhand's coming out a long way, cutting to the inside. Oh, caught by Manu again. Rebote forehand. Hard throw up the middle. Bueno keeps it on the right side. High and hard. Nicolas now out looking for that rebote. Turns it above his head, and it comes up short. Tremendous point by all 4 players. That gives the Cyclones 5 points and a possible set point.
Tremendous point by all 4 players is absolutely accurate. Manu making some near impossible catches here in the back. One-handed grabs. Bueno consistently making some good catches. Shots have been working for him.
Rebote forehand. Oh, Nicolas, no play. That rebote came right over Bueno. Left side save by Manu. Julen comes cross court, hard back to the inside. There's a scoop by Manu. Manu high and hard, looking to pass Nicolas. That's out of reach. Julen alone for the rebote, and it's hooked. Point and set. Bueno and Manu take set 2, 6-3. And a third set coming up in just 2 minutes. First set working out for Julen and Nicolas, making that court swap official today. First time we're seeing Julen in the front and Nicolas in the back. And the Cyclones forcing a third set. You just see that 2-4 record for Bueno and Manu. That is the worst start through 6 games in any battle court season these two have played together. Their 4 losses, I believe, is more losses than they ever had in a full double season. These guys are always at the top of this 3rd division, led by Manu there in the backcourt, and Bueno. And his improvement in the front is just incredible. I mean, the last couple of years, I mean, in the beginning, wasn't throwing many shots, wasn't that consistent with his catching. Now, he doesn't miss anything, and he gives you a little offense up there, too. Missed there by Julen. What a catch by Manu. The backhand 2-all to follow.
It was perfectly timed.
Yeah,
Look how that opens up.
Countering that aggressive play by Julen up in the opposing front court. Stopped by Nicolas here. Forehand inside. Here's Manu. Look at this backhand.
Look how that, we must say on the wall.
Yeah.
That's what we mean when we say on the wall. Bueno not having any fear with that 2-all. Julen stopped this one, returns to carom. Beautifully done 2-score. Manu, one of several phenomenal catches made, all back there around between the 11 and 13 line. Just spot on great there at the 12. Here we are back in the DraftKings Players Cage. Players taking their breaks back here in between sets and to prepare for matches.
But overall, I mean, this seems like a good swap for this Warriors team. I like what they did here in Division 3 a little bit more. I mean, you look at the numbers, you want a backcourt that's probably more consistent with the catching. Nicolas closer to 97% and Julen down near 94%. So, again, over the course of a 2 out of 3 set match, that's going to show a little bit more. I'd like to have the more natural backcourt or the more consistent catcher in the back, and worked in that first set. We got a 3rd set here to decide this match. Served by Julen begins our 3rd set. Bueno trying to go to the outside, but that caught the pad. And the pad is bad. First point to Julen and Nicolas.
Good catch by Bueno, not able to complete the shot. Again, looking to get it just above the pad. We'll cut right down to the floor and go out.
Well, under serve, second serve for Julen. Second serve is good. Manu on the backhand to the inside. That's stopped by Nicolas. Nicolas back to the left side of Manu. Backhand kicks up and out. Forehand rebote. Play to the inside. What a stop. That ball skipped on and made the catch. Backhand clears. Julen up at the 4 line. Turns it to the inside. Bueno with the catch off the sidewall. Rebote forehand, sticks inside again. Manu couldn't get there in the air. Plays the rebote on the back end. Nicolas waits for it at the 13 line. Comes out low and hard. Oh, what a catch right on the sidewall there by Manu. Backhand passes. Rebote again for Julen. Comes up the middle. Manu stops this one on the bounce. Picard of the big bounce. Nicolas waits for it. Trapped under the bridge, and he escapes with a nice rebote save. Out to the middle of the court, Manu now looking for the 3-wall. Got the first 2 off the back wall, but that's saved by Julen right to the left side of Manu. There's the backhand. Nicolas out of the way. Julen comes cross court to turn that rebote. And the scoop is missed. What a point again. Julen and Nicolas with a 2-0 lead to begin this 3rd set.
All 4 players showing excellent positioning, power from both Julen and Manu.
Hard to the inside. There's the scoop by Manu. Backhand. Nicolas forced to step up. He gets there. Backhand's launch. Bueno up at the 4. Turns it inside. Caught by Julen. Julen quick release on the backhand. No play for Manu. Bueno again. Another rebote save. Julen on the left side now. Bueno staying up there. Tracks it down up at the 3. Hard to the inside. Nicolas has it. Nicolas sidearm play. Gets by Manu front ways. He saves the rebote on the backhand. Nicolas slides in there on the forehand. Manu again going to let that pass. Saves another rebote. This one with a bigger bounce. Nicolas from deep in the backcourt puts it inside. Bueno comes cross court to cut it off. Leaping grab in the backcourt. Here's Manu now. Does the same up at the 11 line. That one right on the wall. No play for Nicolas. Julen makes a good save. Another rebote. Julen keeps it inside, caught by Bueno again, but lost it as he went to make the throw. Three straight.
Not sure if Bueno was going for the two. I imagine he was going for two all the way. His body language suggests that posture was either throwing it soft and inside, which hasn't been the theme of this game, this match rather, but just dropped it on the backswing.
Low hard serve. Manu steps up to it. There's the backhand into the corner. Rebote comes out low. Stopped by Bueno. Bueno able to pass Nicolas. Julen, though. Forehand rebote hard to the inside. What a scoop made at the 11 line. Forehand rebote again. No play for Bueno. Manu with another good catch. Hard backhand. Clears the overhead screen. Kind of died off the back wall. Julen makes the save. Bueno straight to the outside.
Very well done.
That's in and scoring. First point for the Cyclones in this third set.
That shot was beautifully thrown by Bueno. True outside placement. Hits the floor and continues to go to the outside.
Good catch by Manu there. High on the left side. Backhand clears. Julen takes off. Rebote, comes to the outside where it scores.
Not a true carambola in the sense, but I think he hooked it just a little bit, but enough to score.
Yeah. Just came so far to the outside.
In the backcourt,
Not really expecting that. Backhand to the inside. This one passes. Rebote forehand. Bueno saves it inside. Julen out of the way. Here's Nicolas on the bounce. Manu steps in there on the right side. That's a long carom. It opens. Julen stops it. Julen puts it back inside. Manu scooped it up. It's a high bounce two-wall. It's in. Julen's got it again. There's a carom. It's in. Bueno tracks it down. The carambola scores. Wow.
Phenomenal play by all four players, especially Manu, Bueno, and Julen.
Boy, we were in sync there also, Stu. That was kind of scary.
Who, you and I?
Yeah, we said wow at the same time. You're gonna have to watch that back.
Yeah, that never happened.
That was
No,
a little too in
you see
sync
this
here in the
two-all. It's
announcer's
just
booth.
beautifully executed by Manu. He hasn't thrown one yet. That's a beautiful one. But look how Julen stops it, sends it back, scooped by Manu. What does Manu do? He throws another shot.
High bounce two-wall.
Just
Julen's
beautiful.
got it. This catch by Bueno is... Nicolas stops the serve on the left side. Manu does the same on the left into the backcourt. Nicolas thought about it. Julen, forehand rebote. Caught in the middle of the court by Bueno. Bueno keeps it inside. Here's Nicolas. Manu now from deep in the backcourt. Puts it closer to the side wall. No play for Nicolas. Julen slaps a rebote. That's tipped by Bueno. 5 points for Julen and Nicolas. They have a possible set and a possible match point.
Yeah, that's a tough one for Bueno.
Manu handles that serve. There's a big backhand. Rebote coming out. Julen tracks it down up at the 5 to the inside. Good catch overhead there by Bueno. Nicolas now in the middle of the court. Sidearm play. Here's Manu. Trying to pass. Nicolas steps back. Not going to get there. Julen alone puts it up the middle. Here's Bueno now on the right side. High and hard. No, Nicolas alone. Julen comes cross court. Got back in there. But that sails off the court and out of play.
If Bueno's able to maintain control and communicate with Manu, they have a chance of coming back here.
Yeah. Got to be careful here. 5-2, 5-3. That's a very dangerous lead.
Yeah, I mean, you do not want an unforced error to end this thing.
Fault under serve. Second serve coming up. Nicolas from the left side. There's the low runner. Caught by Bueno back at the 9. Julen waits forward in the middle of the court. Sidearm play. Comes out to the middle of the court. Good step by Bueno. Bueno crosses the sidewall. Nicolas makes the catch. Big backhand again. Comes shooting off the back wall. Bueno just does get out there. Keeps it to the inside. Julen, fake the outside placement. Manu couldn't get there. Waits on the rebote. He's got the save. Slows it down for the moment. Nicolas in the backcourt. Hard to the inside. Right to Manu. Manu high and hard. Looking to pass. Nicolas not going to let him. Good catch in the corner. Hard throw. Another rebote. Dying off the back wall. Bueno on a knee. Makes the save. Here's Julen. Again fakes the outside placement. Manu this one in the air. What a read. Big backhand, Julen up at the 3 line. Hard to the inside. That's caught by Manu. Manu's 2-wall right at him. And it scores. Still going here in this third set. That's 4 points now for Bueno and Manu.
Manu has brought out shots here in this third set that have just been absolutely spectacular, including this Costello 2-wall from deep. Just slams it. Still possible match point for the black shirts here. Let's see if Bueno and Manu can get it to 5-5.
Backhand there by Nicolas. Hard throw up the middle. Here's Manu. Well, it's going to be a big bounce. Nicolas gets out there for the rebote. Julen called him off, and neither player makes the save. We are at 5-5 in our third set. Cyclones have come back to force a set and match point.
Manu did that beautifully. Picada thrown well over the head of his front quarter, the opposing front quarter, bounces way in front of the back quarter. No one was there for the rebote. My, oh, my. What a serve.
Oh, Nicolas handles the serve. Hard backhand. It's come shooting off the back wall. Rebote played inside. Scooped by Nicolas. Here's the backhand. Oh, that's out a long way. Bueno just trying to get out there, and he does from the left side. Makes the save. Nicolas low and hard. Back to the feet of Manu. He scooped it up. A big bouncer again. Nicolas along the inside. What control. Here's the backhand. It's caught by Manu again in the corner. Slows it down for the moment. That's out of reach of Nicolas. Julen alone for the rebote. Saves it to the inside. Here's Bueno. Costado back at the feet of Nicolas. He steps up. The backhand comes shooting out. Bueno off his footing. Lays it up to the middle of the court. Julen leaping grab. He controls it. Back to Manu. He steps up again to make that catch in the air. Forehand rebote. Right up the middle. Bueno again from the left side. This time just going to pass. 3-wall play coming back to Julen at the 4. Manu has it on the left side from the 10 line. Nicolas takes it in overhead. The backhand coming in a little bit lower. Manu runs around it. Here's the backhand again.
Tough one.
Nicolas forced to step up. That ball was knuckling. Manu leaping grab back in the corner. Not going to let that ball come out. Nicolas does the same back at the 13 line. Bueno reaches in again, cuts it off. Hard throw comes out a little lower. Here's Nicolas now on the forehand. Sidearm play to the inside. Manu over the top, looking for the big bounce again. Julen steps in there, but he juggled it. Point, set, and match. The Cyclones come back to take it in 3 sets, winning the final set 6-5. We are tied back up on the game day 3-3, courtesy of Bueno and Manu. We're just getting started here with Bueno. That is his first of 3 consecutive matches. Douglas and Manny against Ferronda and Bueno up next. Then Williams and Stan against Bueno and Rock to close out the game day. Well, we've seen that countless times in this season of Battle Court. Just getting that 6th point. It's so difficult. You feel like you have a 5-2 lead. You're right there. You just need one mistake by your opponent or one good shot, and it just doesn't come. Well, we got Bueno and Manu in the cage ready to go. Excited to hear what they have to say after that comeback win. Here is the 3rd team of the Cyclones.
Bueno and Manu, congratulations on that win.
Thank you.
How are you feeling? You guys dug it out from being down 2-5, and you came out with the win in the final set. How did you guys get your heads together to make sure to get that win?
I mean, I kind of didn't even know what the score was, to tell you the truth. 1 point at a time, man. I got an awesome partner in the back, man. You know, not only is he a hell of a player, he's, you know, he helps me keep my head on straight, you know, keep us in the game, you know, and he makes clutch plays, which, you know, is very helpful also.
Definitely. And Manu, this doubles team that you just played against, they recently made a court swap. So you guys aren't used to playing with Nicolas in the back. Did you guys have any strategy going into that? Did you plan ahead, or did you just go out there and do your thing?
No, the strategy is the same. Trying to fight every point and keep the ball inside the court, and that's it. So we have the same strategy, and today it's worked for us, so we're very happy.
Well, great job, guys. Got a point on the board for your team. So I think we have, what is it, one more match left and 2 more matches left. Sorry, we've got 2 more. I got ahead of myself. But we'll see how that game day goes.
Thank you.
Whoosh, whoosh, baby.